Put on your shades and tone down the colours on your TV. Here comes Ashley Cotter-Cairns, editor of Amiga CD magazine, in one of those Hawaiian shirts of his. You have been warned.
Welcome to the video editorial of Amiga CD magazine disc number 2. If you missed last month's disc, never fear, because this one's got even more on it to entertain you. The great news this month is that Commodore's new baby has just topped the CD-ROM chart sales. Gallup compiles them every month, and Commodore accounted for nearly 40% of CD-ROM sales. That's some achievement in just 6 months of being on the market. You may have seen the rather classy ads for the Philips CDI at Christmas. How much market share do you think they managed to capture with that advert? 25%? 20%? 10% even? No. 1.8% of the CD-ROM market. Taking all formats into account, every 1,851 times someone buys a game on another format, one person buys a CDI game. Which goes to show you can have a really great advert and still not convince people to buy a product that's wrong. Finally, for any journalist who wrote that Amiga CD folded before its first issue, I have a message for you. Yahoo sucks. I suggest that you check your facts in future. See you next disc. Oh, don't believe.
Oh dear.
This game's cracking. I really expected something different. With Trivial Pursuit, half the fun is getting the bits of plastic wedged in the round pies. But this, you know, it's really good. The jokes, the interactivity, all of you can have a laugh and enjoy yourself. It's just as good as the board game, and good value at $29.99.
I like Trivial Pursuit, the board game, and this version is even better, I think. The questions are different to the board game, which is a bonus, and at the price there's just nothing to beat it. It's the best game we've seen on the CD, and the interactivity just makes it an absolute hoot. I suggest you buy it, get some beers round and just have a laugh.
Trivial Pursuit is an entertaining game. The graphics are good, it's nicely animated, and the cute little bird character who comes on is actually remarkably funny. I'd go out and buy this game.
I give Trivial Pursuit 82%.
I give Trivial Pursuit 90%.
I give Trivial Pursuit 85%.
If you've just spent £200 on a Commodore FMV cartridge, this is what you can do with it. Watch Star Trek VI. The film's actually pretty good, but that's not really the point. The point really is the quality of the format and the fact that you can now watch films on CD. The quality of the picture images is excellent on a smaller monitor. On a larger television you can see jagged edges where the computer guesses at some of the curves. But the sound is superb, not a glitch in sight. And you can skip to the best parts of the film. Not only can you do that and have total control over the cuts of the film,
Don't tell me that was any meeting.
but you can have perfect freeze frame. That is absolutely excellent quality, look at that.
Your shower.
Negative, sir. Subspace shockwave originated at bearing 323 Mark 75.
And it's all in Dolby surround sound stereo.
Send to Klingon High
If you've got the TV to use that,
Excelsior.
you'll have an excellent experience watching this
We have
film.
monitored a
And if you don't get it, you can't...
It's a pretty weedy monster as they go, isn't it?
It's not too bad. I don't like these things here, though. Is it on this side that they're on?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Try shooting it underneath 2 doors.
Yeah, you're not going to kill it unless it's on the screen.
No, it's
Yeah.
a not.
You need
This
to
one,
lure it
that's
in.
it.
That's it. Careful when you
There's
collect
another one.
To make sure, yeah.
Oh!
I think it's a very playable game. It does lack originality. It looks very much like Gods, and the sound could have been improved. But other than that, it's pretty good.
I think it's very similar to 16-bit games and a playable rip-off of games that we've all seen before over the last few years. Having said that, it's still quite good and quite addictive. £30, perhaps not too bad for it.
In space, no one can hear you scream. It's 7 foot tall. It's very, very frightening. And it's after you.
Welcome to Alien War.
I'm standing here outside Alien War in the Trocadero with John Gorman, the creator. John, tell us, what is Alien War?
Alien War is, the way I look at it, is dragging people out of their armchairs from watching an alien movie and actually putting them in the heart of the action. You know, that's sort of taken in a group of 12 by a Marine. He's the only person in the group who's armed, and you're made to sort of run down these dark, smoky corridors with dark shapes running after you. So, I mean, it really, its sole purpose is really just to scare people. That is it, and that's why they come here. You don't necessarily need to be an Alien fan to experience Alien War, which is a good thing. And I think it's just people these days, I think, just to want a bit more out of life, and it's a good bit of escapism for 20 minutes.
For the first time, a powerful point-and-click Amiga-based authoring system is available for creative producers. Interplay allows you to produce interactive CD-based reference titles to a commercial standard, as the following samplers will dramatically demonstrate. Inside Living Body, a visual extravaganza with hundreds of hand-drawn graphics and animations, motion video, and detailed photographs. This, the third title in the fascinating Inside series, is available from January '94. The Optonica Inside series for CD32, CD-TV, and A570 is a comprehensive and ever-expanding home reference library for young and inquiring minds. Pandora's CD, available now for only £4.99, is an introduction to multimedia not to be missed. Its mix of multimedia demonstrations, computer clip art, sound effects, photo and texture libraries, jukebox, title samplers, and software demonstrations make it ideal for CD32, CD-TV, and A570 owners alike.